I speak dolphin.
Welcome to another video. Today I am playing Umi Heroes. Umi Heroes. Where's the Umi? Alright, it's coming, don't worry. We got Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef in hand, and this is part of the spice because we're playing in the Legend Anthology event. A lot of cards have been banned, a lot of cards have been limited. The Umi package all limited to one, so let's show off how you do it. Okay, so Heroes. If you don't know how Heroes work, it's kind of a little combo deck that involves 30,000 different heroes. Most important one, you get Ferris. Ferris discards another hero, you special summon it, and then you can wombo combo. So as long as you can get Ferris in hand and have another hero, you're usually good to combo. So Ferris searches the increase tributes a monster to special summon itself, summons the Vion from the deck, Vion gets your Poly, and sends a hero to the graveyard. So first it's going to send, and we're always going to send Shadow Mist usually, because Shadow Mist searches for another hero, and this is, we're getting the water hero, Liquid Soldier, alright? This is important. Now, we're going to banish a hero from the graveyard, get the Polymerization, Fusion Summon. Make sure to use the Liquid Soldier in hand to make the Sunrise. Stack your effects in the correct order. Chain Link 1 Liquid Soldier, Chain Link 2 Sunrise. That way you don't accidentally draw your Miracle Fusion. Draw 2 discard, and you summon. Discard the Maiden of the Aqua. Alright, this very well endowed Maiden is actually getting cut from the deck because it's a bit bricky, but for now it's in here. Get it in the graveyard, alright? Now, we Miracle Fusion, but first we're gonna, there we go, get the Neos on field. Get the Wonder Driver. Now this is a bit, if you can extend into this, it's better. Get the extra Wonder Driver on field, and then you Miracle Fusion. This is going to let us get an additional Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion. Banish 2 heroes from the graveyard. Special summon Wake Up. Extra hero Wonder Driver. Gonna get the Miracle Fusion again, and we can activate a second time. And this time, we're gonna make the Absolute Zero. And usually what I do is make the Absolute Zero first, because you're not always gonna draw the instant contact to have a fusion monster on field. So usually I just make Absolute Hero. But here we go. This is our hero board set up. Let's set a Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef. Now we don't have an Umi. Not always gonna have it, but that's okay. Might draw it later. Super Heavy Samurai. Summoning itself. Popping our back row, very rude. It's okay, we got a second one. Opponent. Super Heavy Samurai. Changing its battle position to add a Super Heavy Samurai to hand. What is opponent going to do? How are they going to clear the field? Because we got absolute zero. If he leaves the field, he's going to pop all our opponent's monsters. Opponent summoning a very thick Warlord. But he's getting popped by the absolute hero and opponent. That's all they got. Alright, now we drew it. Drew the Pacifist. Alright, now we get to show off the Umi side. We got lots of copies of Umi in this deck. Just got to draw into them. Let's activate Pacifist. Set our Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef. Try and get in for lethal damage. Opponent has a Super Heavy Samurai Prep Defense. We can pop it with the Sunrise, but opponent also has Super Heavy Samurai Soulfire Suit. It's going to target his monster, make it undestroyable for the rest of the turn. Can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effects. Opponent is alive for another turn. Very smart play, opponent. 0.004% play. That's how you know you're in the top tier. Opponent. Safe for a turn. We're going to get ourselves a token with the Pacifist. Can't pop it. Elemental. Wake Up your Elemental Hero. Showing off its value. One of the new cards from the latest set. I said it was junk, but it's actually decent. Alright. Super Heavy Samurai. Going to do some more wombo combo plays. But can they get through the board? We got the Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef. Opponent summoning Ogre. It's time. Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef. Special summon 2 Umi themed monsters from the deck. We're gonna get the Ocean Dragon Lord and the Mega Fortress Whale. Mega Fortress Whale during our opponent's battle phase can pop an opponent's monster. Opponent, what are you gonna do? Scarecrow. This card's probably gonna get banned. Not now. Once the new Super Heavy Samurais come out, let's not worry about it for now. Opponent removing our Wake Up from the field, summoning a big Super Heavy Samurai Choo-Choo Train. Your train is no match for our whale though. Whale versus train. This is just like World War II. Opponent attacking our hero, again popped by the Sunrise. We didn't even get to use the whale. Opponent is out of here. Alright, now you've got a taste for Umi Heroes. Let's see some more games. Let's go. If you like this video, Be sure to stick around. I'll have the deck list at the end. And you can subscribe to the channel. This is why. Yeah, see, I know I said I was going to cut it. I know I said I was going to cut her, but she's still here.
She's beautiful. She's rich. She's got huge tracts of land.
Don't worry. She's getting cut, all right? She couldn't make it. She just couldn't make it on the team. Stratos gets summoned to the field with our Hero Lives. This card is really good, all right? This card's really good. This kind of carries the deck, actually. Stratos going to search for any hero. Get the Vision Hero Vion. We got our normal summon. Let's summon the Vion. Send the Shadow Mist. Get the Liquid Soldier, and you're seeing. Similar combo to last time, alright? Get the Poly. Fusion Summon. Using the Liquid Soldier and a monster on field. To get the Sunrise. Activate the effect. Activate the other effect. Draw 2. Discard 1. Add the Miracle Fusion. We draw into the Umi. And now we got a very, very spicy Sea Stealth attack plus the Pacifist. In this event, Sea Stealth is limited to 1. Otherwise, I would play more. We got the Pacifist and the Sea Stealth. Alright, let's keep going. Instant Contact and Malicious, both giving us a way to link to and get that Wonder Driver. Let's get the Instant Contact out here. Link to into the Wonder Driver. Activate the Miracle Fusion. Make an Absolute Zero. That's going to give us our Miracle Fusion back. Activate it a second time. Fusion Summon using 2 heroes from the graveyard to make Wake Up. Alright, Wake Up is on the field. We got Umi. We got Sea Stealth. We got Super Poly. And now, with Absolute Zero on the field and Sea Stealth attack live, every turn we can banish the Absolute Zero to Raigeki our opponent's entire field. Plus we got the whole hero package going on, and we have a Super Poly. Alright, opponent, what have you got? Let's activate, get it live. Opponent hitting us with a Prismatic Cosmic Cyclone. Alright, opponent's still in this. Opponent is top decking. Let's see if they can break through the board. Opponent, summoning Marincess, Sea Angel. Gonna search for a Marincess spell. Getting the Marincess Dive. Activating Dive to special summon a Marincess from the graveyard. Let's Super Poly. Clear out the field. Let's activate our Garura. Opponent's got nothing set in 3 back row. That is a lot of back row, alright? Can heroes get through? Garura. Getting in, but opponent. Scapegoat. Quadruple scapegoats. What are we going to do? Well, we're just going to have to punch all these goats. Let's activate our Sunrise by attacking with another hero. Opponent, Book of Mooning. Very rude opponent. We were going to pop that Book of Moon, but they got us. Let's get in. Pop the rest of those sheep tokens. Opponent, you survived. We did no battle damage to you. Can Marincess come back? They got another turn. They got a whole other turn. Pascalis getting back the dive. This is pretty promising for them. Marincess quite good at wombo comboing. Opponent making the blue slug. Activating dive. But they don't have the field spell. Why wouldn't they search the field spell? Alright, look, I'm not a Marincess player. Maybe they... Wait, is this limited to 1 right now? The link 1? Yeah, I think it might be. Opponent going into Marbled Rock. I haven't played Marincess in this event, so I don't know if it's limited. Maybe that's why. Opponent didn't go for the search for the field spell. Getting back the dive, going into the battle phase. Attacking our Wonder Driver. That's going to trigger Sunrise. Pop the Floodgate. Opponent set in 1 card, and that is Umi Heroes crushing it again. Opponent couldn't handle it. Alright, let's go on to the next game. Great thing about this event, no Maxi, no Ash Blossoms. Games, very interesting because everyone's got their own wacky shenanigans going on. None of this staple nonsense. The only card I've seen in most decks is Super Poly, but not everybody's able to run that. Opponent playing Dark Magicians. Again, the Dark Magician, Prismatic Dark Magician. Very, very nice. Everyone's got this though. Not special. Timaeus. Gonna let him Fusion Summon into the Dark Magician Dragonite. Activating Magician Salvation. Getting the Eternal Soul. Alright, so with Dark Magician, aka Dark Magician the Dragonite, on the field, our opponent's spell traps can't be destroyed by card effects. And with the Eternal Soul on the field, opponent's Dark Magicians can't be destroyed by card effects. So what do? Are we done for? Nah, we ain't done for. Because we believe. We believe. And we got this Whale in hand. Alright, drawn, malicious, okay. What do we do? E-call. Search for our number 1 hero. Opponent just getting that online. Alright, not worried at all. Search for our Stratos. Stratos gonna activate. Search for the Ferris. Ferris discard, malicious. Summon itself. Any hero would have done, but malicious is good. Activate the increase, tributing a hero to special summon itself. Special summon the Vion from the deck, get our polymerization. Send the Shadow Mist to the graveyard to search Liquid Soldier. There we go, banish a hero, get the poly. Got 2 polys now. Still gotta do it though. Activate poly, using 1 hero from the field and 1 from hand. To get the Sunrise. Liquid Soldier triggering. We got this, alright, we got this. I'm not worried about Dark Magician. This Heroes is a way above Dark Magician tier, okay? You know, we talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh tier list. Draw 2. Alright, what did we draw? We drew the Kairyu Dark Reef and an Umi. That is golden, alright? If opponent is somehow able to stop us from getting our lethal play right now, we got the Legendary Ocean and we got the Kairyu Dark Reef to do plays on next turn. Let's summon Wonder Driver. Activate Miracle Fusion. Summon the Absolute Zero. Look at how thick our heroes are getting. Reset the Miracle Fusion. Get our Malicious on the field. Activate Fusion Destiny. Send a Plasma to make Dystopia and this card. Alright, look, if you're playing in this event, Dystopia is very good, alright? It's not DPE. I know DPE is banned in this event. But Dystopia, quick effect pop, as long as its attack is different from its original attack, which if you have Sunrise, it's definitely going to be. So basically, once per turn pop, similar to DP, alright? Let's link into the Dread Decimator. That's going to boost all the heroes by 100 for each hero with a different name in the graveyard, and we have quite a few different heroes in the graveyard right now. Giving all our monsters extra thick attack points. We're going to slap that Legendary Ocean on the field to get our Absolute Hero even bigger. And now, alright, we popped their Dark Magician, aka Dark Magician Dragon Knight. Opponent thinks they can trick us, alright? They think they can trick us. We're holding our Sunrise pop. We want to pop this, but we got to be careful, alright? We got to be very careful. Let's get in with the Dread Decimator. Activate our Sunrise to pop the Eternal Soul. Opponent's going to activate Eternal Soul in response, summoning this from the graveyard, and that is going to make it not destroyable. But we got our Dystopia, quick effect in response, pop that Eternal Soul. Opponent, you got nothing. Eternal Soul does nothing, wipes all their monsters on the field. Let's get in for lethal damage with Absolute Hero. Love to see it. See, exactly lethal. Opponent is out of here. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, a couple of times I was able to get up the lock with Legendary Ocean and the Absolute Zero, and opponents just scooped as soon as they saw it. It was too strong. So, you know what? I only show you the games that are interesting. I show you the spicy games. Opponent playing Magic-y going first. Alright, now whenever I see a deck that I have no idea what it does, I read some of the cards. 0.16%. This is not a super heavy samurai level of jank. Alright, this is almost seriousness. Magic-y. Gonna summon a bunch of monsters on field. Let's speed things up. Speed up our opponent's wombo combos. We'll take a look at what their end board is. You don't need to read every card. Just take a look at the end. You know, what's going on. Opponent set in the back row. Alright, Magic-y unlocking. Spell trap card negate as long as they control a Magic-y monster. Alright, very important to know. Opponent ending the turn. Okay, they got 2 monsters on the field to do something. This Clavicus is normal, not doing anything. The Magic-y World doesn't do anything. So they got Magic-y Fiend. Alright, this has a lot of text, but at the end it says, if your opponent special summons, normal or special summons a monster with the same attribute as a monster in their graveyard, they can destroy it. It's a once per turn effect, but they have pretty much every attribute in the graveyard. They got fire, they got light, they got earth, they got dark, so opponent can pop at any time. And they have a spell negate. So is Hero Lives getting countered? If I was opponent, I would negate this, but you never know, alright? Let's draw. Drawn into the Liquid Soldier. We're going to have to go for the Hero Lives. Polymerization in hand does mean we have follow-up plays if this gets negated. Let's get that Stratos on the field. Search for a hero opponent. Not negating. They didn't negate. Alright. Not negating and not popping with the Magic Key Fiend. Although I guess they don't have a wind in the graveyard. So Stratos safe. Alright. Let's activate Ferris. Discard the malicious opponent. Still doing nothing. Oh, and now I see. I see the line. Alright. You probably see it too. If you're a hero fan, a hero enjoyer, you're going to see the line. Alright. Increase. Summon. Opponent still holding on to their pop. They're not using it. Now we got Vion on field. Vion send. Send the Shadow to the graveyard. Shadow Mist. Search for another Stratos. And now it's time. It's Plasma in time. Tribute 3 monsters to special summon the Plasma. Opponent trying to pop the Plasma with a Magic Key Fiend. Oh, opponent. Destiny Hero Plasma says negate the effects of face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. That means Magic Key Fiend is not doing anything. Opponent's effects negated. Plasma, get yoinkin'. Steal a monster, equip it, but boost the attack by that monster's attack points. Vion, gonna banish to search for a polymerization. It's fusion time. Fusion opponent negating with Magic Key unlocking, but they don't know we had a second one. Now it activate another one, and opponent is out of here. Hero's too strong. All right, where was the Umi? Well, we were gonna draw into it hopefully with that Liquid Soldier. Let's go on to the next game. All right, another great hand for the heroes. Let's start. Stratos. Search for the Ferris. Ferris discard malicious. Special summon. Search for the increase. Increase. Summon itself. Get the Vion. Now, while I'm comboing, what happens if you draw the increase? Well, very often, you're going to have to give up. I'm not sure what heroes are supposed to do if they draw increase. You can still combo sometimes, but definitely makes it a lot harder. Increase, a bit of a brick. All right, get drawn. Looks like we drew into emergency call. We got the Miracle Fusion. We got Plasma in the graveyard. We got the Liquid Soldier. Let's malicious. Get the malicious on field. Summon the Decimator. Get the Absolute Zero. And this was an older build of the deck. I wasn't playing the Destiny hero, the one that pops things. All right, but we actually did have a line where we could have used malicious in the Plasma in hand and the polymerization, which we could have got back to fusion summon that. So got to keep your lines open. That's why that card's in the deck now. Let's pass to the opponent. We got Absolute Zero. We got a thick boy. We got the Sunrise. But opponent is playing Cyber Dragons. This is our Cyber Nightmare. Because opponent gets to steal our extra deck monster. Monster in the extra monster zone. They get to summon. Where is it? They're going to do Cyber Dark things now. Cyber Dark things. Cyber Dark things are not looking good for the heroes. And this is the problem, is we didn't draw the Umi. Where's the Umi? Sometimes you just don't draw it. Konami limited it all to 1. Kairu Shin limited to 1. Jellyfish limited to 1. Sea Stealth limited to 1. Opponent making the very thick Cyber Darkness End Dragon. Yoiking our monster, popping our Sunrise, leaving us with just the Absolute Hero, and this Cyber Dark End Dragon is unaffected. Unaffected by activated effects. Super Poly though. Super Poly. Can we Super Poly the Cyber Darkness End Dragon? It's unaffected by activated effects. So I don't know. I don't think so. Let's get the Stratos. Stratos activate. But hold on a second. Hold on a second. There is a line. If we can get 3 monsters on the field, this Destiny Hero Plasma is going to negate our opponent's monster effects. That means Cyber Dark Dragon is going to be negated. Its effect to be unaffected is negated because it's not an activated effect. And then we'll be able to Super Poly it. We have the line. All right. Let's Ferris. Ferris. Get the Destiny Hero Plasma. And we don't even need to Super Poly. We don't have a card in hand anyway. We can just yoink it. But opponent hitting us with the overflow. Cyber Dragons always got it. And now we are dead meat. Cyber Dragons just barely squeaked out against the Umi heroes. Let's go on to the next game. Alright. There we go. This is the Umi draw. This is the Umi draw. Only 1 copy of each of these guys, but sometimes you just got it. Sometimes you just got it all. Let's activate Legendary Ocean. Summon the Jelly. Opponent's like, ah, he's playing Umi control. Just Umi control, nothing to worry about. No heroes here. Let's set Super Poly, set the Sea Stealth. Activate, get the Pacifist. Pacifist going to give us the token if we want. Now, something to keep in mind, alright, if you activate the effect to get the token, you cannot Super Poly that turn. So if we get the token, that means we're giving up on Super Poly. Just for the turn though, so that's all good. Opponent playing Earth Charmers with Nemesis Keystone. Miracle Rupture sending a rock monster to the graveyard. What is this? This is some nonsense. Time Stream? I don't know what's going on. Let's get the token, alright? We need to be safe. We're going to get the token. Opponent activating Dark Hole. Jelly negate. Negate the Dark Hole. We do not want all our monsters destroyed. Not what we want. Opponent activating Fossil Fusion. Fossil Fusion going to make the Fossil Warrior Skull Knight go into battle. Alright, now we read, alright? I could have saved my Jellyfish and forced him to attack our Ocean Dragon Lord. And he definitely isn't a reader. He's going to pop his own monster. But if we did that, this guy's got some flavor text. You can banish this from your graveyard, target a monster on the field, destroy it. We're playing around. Let's let the jelly die. Let opponent think he's winning, alright? He's like, ah, I destroyed a monster. I can make a second attack in a row. But he's not a reader. Fossil Fusion. Getting back to hand. Opponent gets popped by the Sea Stealth. Activating the Skull Knight, targeting our Ocean Dragon Lord. Let's save it with the Sea Stealth. Dodge with the Sea Stealth. Opponent got more plays. Nemesis Keystone. Summoning to the field. Setting a back row. Very interesting opponent. They probably think they've gotten out of it. They think they live for a turn. They can come back. Let's show them the power of Umi Heroes. Activate Ocean Dragon Lord. Opponent. Hand Destruction. What is this nonsense? Send 2 cards to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. They're getting rid of our Ferris. It's all good. We're going to draw something new. Draw into the Liquid Soldier and the Plasma. Add the Sea Stealth 2 to hand. Let's summon Liquid Soldier, and we got a very cool line. Super Poly, very great in hero decks because we have so many fusion monsters we can make. We can fusion our opponent's monsters, but we can also Super Poly our own monsters. Let's go to battle. Get back the Jellyfish. Get in with the Liquid Soldier. Opponent's Earth Charmer summoning itself. Let's pop it with the Phantasm. Get in with Ocean Dragon Lord. Activate Super Poly. Discarding the Plasma to summon Absolute Zero. And now we got it. Sea Stealth attack plus the Absolute Zero. The ultimate lock. Let's hit him for big damage. Save our Jellyfish so it doesn't get popped at the end of the battle phase. Opponent. Monster negate. Water lock. Once per turn Raigeki. Every turn for the rest of the game. Opponent monster reborning our Ferris. They probably tried to steal Plasma. You can't steal Plasma. Opponent is done. Love to see it. Umi Heroes showing off the ultimate Umi plays. Let's go on to one more game. Alright. We got an excellent hand. But we're missing... we got the Plasma. It's all good. Alright. Stratos. Gonna search for the Ferris. We give up on Plasma. Summon the Ferris. Get the increase. Increase. Tribute to get the Vion. Vion gonna send Shadow Mist to the graveyard. Shadow Mist gonna search for the Liquid Soldier. We're gonna banish a hero from the graveyard to get Polymerization. And if I'm playing heroes wrong, you let me know, because I'm not a hero expert. I'm just a casual hero enjoyer. All right. So give me some hero tips if I'm missing out on some spice that I don't know about. Liquid Soldier activating. Sunrise activating. Search for the Miracle Fusion. Draw 2, discard. Drawn into Fish Sonar. Alright, now I ended up cutting Fish Sonar because, you know, we usually use our normal summon for hero things. We don't need Fish Sonar to search. We're going to be summoning our water monsters directly from the deck. Stick around, I'll show you the full deck list at the end. Let's get that Wonder Driver. Activate the Miracle Fusion. Get the Absolute Zero. Now, let's take a look here. We still have our normal summon, alright? So sometimes, especially if you draw the Hero Lives, you still got your normal summon, which means you can do Umi things after you've done all your hero plays. So what are our Umi lines here? Well, we can Fish Sonar, get the Ocean Dragon Lord with Legendary Ocean. That's going to give us Sea Stealth attack plus Absolute Zero lock. Or we could get the Jellyfish, Jellyfish summon the Whale, Jellyfish plus Whale. Pretty solid play. Alright, both very viable options. Let's activate Wonder Driver, reset the Miracle Fusion, get our Ocean Dragon Lord. We're going to go for the Ocean Lock. Alright, Raigeki once per turn. You never know. Now you never know. What's the best line? You never know. We'll see. Is Umi Lock the best line here? We have to give up on our extra Wonder Driver. We gotta choose only one non-water monster to keep. Let's set Sea Stealth Attack. Now this board, pretty solid. Ocean Lock, once per turn Raigeki. The Miracle Fusion we're saving for follow-up. If our opponent can't pop it, we can follow up and do hero play on our next turn. Maybe summon Wake Up. Opponent, what have you got? Cosmic Cyclone, banishing our Sea Stealth. That is not ideal. If only we got the Jellyfish to negate that. Opponent playing Sue Ships. What Sue Ship plays do we need to watch out for? We got no interaction now. We're just bodies on the field reacting to what's happening. Opponent summoning a bunch of Sue Ships. We're getting treated to a delicious sushi dinner. Is it too delicious? Opponent with a second Cosmic Cyclone, banishing our follow-up play with a Miracle Fusion. Shari, summoning. Making a Utopia. What is this? What is this nonsense? Opponent's Uni-class Destroyer can attack directly. Opponent negating it. Negating the attack with their Utopia. Opponent hard drew the double or nothing. Getting in for double damage, and because we damaged ourselves with our hero lives, we had not enough life points to survive the boat. Sushi dinner, way too delicious for us. Good job, opponent. Let's go on to the deck list. Alright, if you're a hero enjoyer, this is my Umi hero list. You can try it out in this festival. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my goodness, there's so many ultra rares in this deck. Look, blame Konami, not me, alright? This is just the hero life. So if you're a hero enjoyer, you probably got all these heroes already. If you're not a hero enjoyer, well, then, you know, just enjoy the gameplay, and we'll play a more budgety deck next time. Alright. Take a look through the list here. We got one increase. Don't draw this, alright? Just the secret to Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't draw your Garnets. Don't draw it. Alright, 2 Stratos. Would you play 3 Stratos in this deck if you could afford it? You know, possibly, alright? I don't have enough gems. Look, I got no gems left. How am I supposed to afford 3 Stratos, alright? I'm on a budget. Alright, we got Triple Vion. We got Shadow Mist. We got Drill Dark. We got Liquid Soldier. We got Jellyfish. We got Double Ferris. We got Kairyu-Shin. We got Double Malicious. We got the Fortress Whale. We got Plasma. We got Polymerization X2. We got Reinforcements of the Army to search for any of our heroes, basically. Miracle Fusion. Double E Emergency Call. Hero Lives, add 3. We got 2 Fusion Destinies. Now I told you, Fusion Destiny is used to summon the Dystopia. Very powerful card, once per turn quick effect pop. That's all you really need to know. Alright. We got 2 Instant Contacts. Possible you might want to run 3 of this. We're running the Drill Dark as a target for Fusion Destiny in case you pull all your Malicious out of the deck. So yeah, that's why we only got 2. So you can think about changing the order of stuff, assuming you're a hero enjoyer. Alright, we got 2 Legendary Ocean and 1 copy of Pacifist. We got the Sea Stealth 2. We got triple Super Polymerization. We got 2 Kairyu-Shin's Dark Reef, and we got the Sea Stealth. Usually you're going to want your Kairyu-Shin Dark Reef and your Umi in hand to activate and summon your Umi monsters from the deck, especially the Whale. Whale very solid. Alright, in the extra deck, we have Elemental Hero Gaia. This is a super poly target. You use one of your heroes and an Earth monster your opponent controls. Garura, another super poly target. Aqua Neos, just here for the instant contact. Hero Gaia also targetable with instant contact. Something to keep in mind. Sunrise. Alright, I got the nice prismatic sunrise from one of those special things, the special pack that they gave away a while ago. Alright, we got 2 Absolute Zeros. We got 1 Shining. We got Escridado. This one's just here as a super poly target. Hero and a dark monster. We got the Dystopia. We got another super poly target, Starving Venom. We got Wake Up. We got Wonder Driver. We got Extra Hero Cross Crusader. We got Dread Decimator. We got the Access Code Talker. We make a bunch of bodies. Want to pop things. And that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's some spicy hero techs I should be trying out. And with all the Umi cards limited to 1, this really does limit the Umi side of this deck pretty heavily. If I was going to play Umi heroes on regular ladder, I'd probably play more of the Umi side, you know, just make it a little bit more consistent. But this is the deck list. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.